Hey guys, Sunny here and welcome to my Legends of Runeterra deck guide series. In this video, I'll be showcasing you how to sling cards in and out of your hand in an extremely fast-paced and discard-heavy deck. This is a Jinx Draven discard guide that received a very large buff during Spirit Blossom and now feels infinitely more rewarding when you learn how to manipulate your hand state into outrageous advantages. This deck goes super fast and tries to overwhelm your opponent before they can come online. It has a relatively high skill ceiling because it can be difficult to decide what cards you want to discard and when it's time to go all in and burn down your opponent. Timing is crucial.
Baby, I'm the best show in town.
Keep in mind that the deck I'm about to show you is light on burn and aggro and heavy on draw and setting up multiple options every turn, which makes it a lot harder to pilot but way more satisfying when your plan comes together. There are multiple versions of the discard floating around right now and almost all of them are focused on burn. I will have some tech choices at the end of the video, but the guide is about this version that I personally enjoy the most. So basically, we're trying to go through our deck at a very fast rate while attacking with wide boards. Cards like Get Excited and Mystic Shot are not included in this deck because they don't give enough progress towards the things this deck wants to do. We want to create big boards in unfair ways with discarded Jury Rigs and Flame Chompers, or with cheap Patrol Wardens, then increase the stats on these smaller minions with a Suit Up or discarded Vision. Let me paint a picture for you to make it even more clear how every card has a specific purpose. On the left, you can see cards that can discard but also have a way to add another card into your hand. Every card does that by just giving you another card from your deck, but Draven gives you an X that you need to use to start the discard. The other 5 on the left are technically cycling cards by getting rid of a card to add another one to your hand. On the right, you see 2 different categories. Cards that benefit from discarding and cards that benefit from drawing cards. The Spirit Blossom patch made the discard concept extremely satisfying because you're not just emptying your hand anymore, you're drawing while doing so. It's really hard to find the words to describe just how smooth this feels, but you'll understand when you try the deck for yourself, trust me. Now, let's start with the champions, Draven and Jinx. Discard is a deck that has existed since the Runeterra beta, because of the way Jinx and Draven enable the archetype. Draven is one of, if not the strongest champion you can play on turn 3 when you're attacking. The X he instantly puts in your hand is extremely flexible in this deck because it can be used at burst speed. With the X, you can use the surprise visions during your attack or get a Jury Rig or Chompers out before your opponent can react. There's not much to say about Draven, he's just always strong and he creates a lot of versatility for the discard deck. Next up is Jinx, the card that's quite often the win condition because of her super mega death rocket. It might seem difficult to empty your hand in a deck with this much draw, but it's easily doable with some planning ahead. Do play Jinx with a lot of caution. Your opponent will try to remove her at any cost and this deck doesn't have any good ways of protecting her. When it feels like you're completely out of steam, try to set up Jinx and make her generate rockets to close out the game. The loose cannon is your primary way of securing the victory and closing out games. Usually I start with cheap cards and work my way up the mana bar, but I'm going to do things a bit different for this guide. There are 2 6-cost cards in this deck. That might seem weird for a deck that wants to go fast, right? Well, let me explain.
What's science without a little risk?
The reason it's okay to play these big cards is because they give you a good way to get value in the late game. And if you think you won't get the late game, you can just discard them. No other deck can choose to completely replace a card. So I felt like it was a pretty good idea to abuse that fact in this deck. Augmented Experimenter is the best card to use when you want to level up Jinx. He instantly discards your hand, gives you 3 cards, and deals 3 damage to an enemy minion. That's a lot of 3s, and a lot of value. Also, I love the flavor of this card. You're discarding your hand, and if you look at his card art, you can actually see this crazy scientist doesn't even have any hands, because he discarded them. Brilliant. Chief Mechanist Zevi has a big body with 5 attack and 6 health, which is often something your opponent won't expect from a fast discard deck. Usually they aren't prepared to remove her immediately, and that's when the clock starts ticking for them even faster. If you're thinking about what card to discard, this is often the first one you want to get rid of though, unless you want to play the game very slow, which doesn't happen often. Sitting on a 6 mana card in the early turns isn't great, but this deck has the benefit of just replacing it anyway, so Zevi is sometimes a nice little surprise tool that can come in handy later. Up next, we have Patrol Wardens and Suit Up, the 2 cards in this deck that benefit from how much this deck draws. Having a 1-drop on turn 1 and casting a Suit Up on them next turn can win games on the spot. Same goes for drawing Patrol Wardens on 2. Most decks really aren't prepared for such big units as early as turn 2. If you don't get the discount on these cards though, it can feel pretty bad playing them. But just like the 6 mana cards, you can choose to get rid of them if you don't want to use them without the discount. Especially during the early stage of a game, having the flexibility to simply replace a card can open up a ton of possibilities. Chompers, Jury Rig and Vision are the cards that benefit from directly being discarded. When you're looking to discard, these are the first cards you should be looking at, and they are the primary way of getting ahead with this deck. Discarding sounds like it would be a downside normally, but with these cards they turn into small little advantages that help you beat your opponent. Vision is often a card you want to keep and only use to surprise your opponent when you have a really big board. Jury and Chompers though are always good to discard as they give you a body on the board. Flame Chompers is the most interesting one because when you're attacking, you place this unit last and you pull your opponent's most annoying unit with it. This is also the reason why this card is pretty much only good on attacking turns. This deck really does not like blocking in general. I would often avoid blocking and just take some damage. Attacking is where all the power of this deck resides. Up next are Bookie, Dredger, Urchin and Rummage as discard cards. I love the buff they gave to these cards. Replacing cards in your hand and still getting the advantage of discarding feels so satisfying. Sump Dredger and Zonet Urchin are the most straightforward way of discarding a card. Using Zonet Urchin on turn 1 to discard a Jury Rig and instantly giving you 2 bodies on the board is, by Runeterra standards, a pretty disgusting play. Rummage is interesting because discarding 2 cards can be a good way of leveling up Jinx or summoning Jury Rigs and Flame Chompers at burst speed. Or, you know, the unholy combo of discarding 2 visions during an attack. Yeah, that one is going to hurt if your opponent isn't prepared. Remember that sequencing is very important in this deck. You want to discard things at the right times and empty your hand by having the right amount of cards in your hand. If you have 3 cards in your hand and one of them is Zonet Urchin or a Stump Dredger, you have to play the other card first if you're looking to empty your hand for Jinx. With Rummage 2, the first card you choose gets discarded first. So that means with Vision, you always select it last if you want to also give the +1 attack to a Jury Rig or Flame Chomper. I saved the best for last. Bookie is a king.
Hi, yeah, name's Carl. Okay.
This card isn't game-breakingly good or anything, but he's so fun to play. Playing this card on 2 and having him discard your Jury Rig or Flame Chompers for the next turn while also drawing you an extra card is so cool. And he always replaces Draven Axes with actual cards too. The last 2 cards are Astute Academic and Boom Crew Rookie. You're drawing a lot during a game, and having the Astute Academic that can grow an attack is just good for this deck. The Boom Crew Rookie helps you with pushing some damage. Not much interesting going on. He's just a much needed 2-mana card and his ability is welcome for a deck that tries to win sooner rather than later. Now, let's move on to the Mulligan. This one is a little more complicated than for example a Scout deck because you're not really just playing a 1, 2, 3, 4 mana card. You're really looking for synergies during your Mulligan so you can start creating advantages with this card as soon as possible. You always keep Astute Academic and the Zonet Urchin. You often want to keep Jury Rig when you also have a Zonet Urchin and a Bookie. Bookie will almost always discard your Jury Rig for you on turn 2. Flame Chompers is often not a keep, but you can decide to hold on to it when you have a cheap discard card, like the Urchin and Rummage. Keep Boom Crew Rookie when you're attacking on 2. Always keep Draven when you're attacking on 3, and also keep him if you're looking at cards you can play before that, even when you're not attacking on turn 3. I sometimes keep Jinx when I'm attacking on 4, and I sometimes keep Dredger when I have discard targets. Never keep Patrol Wardens or Suit Up, because they don't keep the disc out in the opening hand. And for the last section of this guide, I have some tech choices, because this card can be played in multiple ways. You can replace Boom Crew Rookie with a House Spider. You can replace Zevi with Get Excited. You can replace Astute Academic with Draven's biggest fan, because Draven is so strong to have on turn 3, and the fan makes it a bit more consistent to get that power play. You can also try to fit in Mystic Shots and even Brothers Bond to make it more aggressive. Consider replacing cards like Patrol Wardens or Arena Bookie 2 if you want to take this approach. Augmented Experimenter might seem like a card that's replaceable because it's so expensive, but I consider him very core to this deck. And that's the end of this guide. I hope this guide helps you draw many wins and discard all your losses. If you still have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on any social media. So for now, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Don't worry, I've read all about this. Just as I hypothesized.
Let's change the channel. I was with Feint. He's trying to build a burn deck. Burn? Burn is on the less exciting side to me. I prefer 5-hat decks. So the reason why I like Patrol Wardens in this deck is because you draw so much. And when you're like, yeah, I don't really want to pay 3 mana for just a 4/3, you can just discard it. Well, I mean, if you're just passing, then I might as well play it. I mean, that's something different. It's somehow impossible to build after the nerfs. What is impossible to build? Burn or?
I need just a moment.
with the old.
Oh, okay. Well, this is. I could play Draven. And then if he doesn't block this, I can discard like a Jinx and this.
Dance for Jinx. Durr.
Oh wait, Reckoning. Oh. Alright. Cool, dude. Hit me with the one off. How do you even play around that shit, man?
I'll cut them apart. Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
At least I didn't lose that much. It's not like I dumped my entire hand. He has another one! Alright. Oh. There you go. I guess that's one way to win with this type of deck. If he plays Sejuani now, I might actually just rage surrender. Double Reckoning, dude.
These old eyes still see far and clear. Ready the torches!
I mean, Raven dies now anyway. It doesn't even matter.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
Victory requires a sharp one. But Floor, you are mine.
I think I'm gonna do this.
Light the signal fires.
Remember me.
Backup?
I'm your backup.
Really sucks that I had no,
Right on my tail.
no, what's it called? Vision. I could have saved my Jinx and Patrol Wardens. That would probably be enough for a win, honestly. What if you... Nah, he can't have another one. He has no 5 deck.
What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, just the fact that I'm actually kind of recovering from double Reckoning is kind of... It's kind of crazy. Think about it.
They'll come for you!
Like, look, I just built another whiteboard.
Our strength is yours!
Yeah, I'm not gonna, like, what if he has another Reckoning? I don't know if this deck runs 3, but I'm not into it. He's probably gonna freeze something here. Yeah. Makes sense. It's cool though.
No refunds. My money, my rules.
Alright, that's pretty good, I think. But this is gonna be awkward. I want to level up Jinx to win. Wish I had one more mana. I could have leveled up Jinx.
Bow to no one.
Hey, that's my bookie! Alright, in that case, I think I'll play this.
Finest gear for Piltover's finest.
This trades well with these two.
Sharpen the blades, secure the kill. I'll cut them. Face me.
He has, that's all 3 of them.
Banner will lead the way!
Bit rough.
Money.
There's no point in using this.
Time for the main event.
Don't have another Reckoning. I will be upset.
Gotcha!
Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
You should try blinking sometime.
I think I still attack with everything here. Except Jinx. Oh, I can attack with Jinx too. A freeze would ruin me if I go with Jinx. I need Jinx. There's no way around it. Can't win without Jinx. Yeah, I need to start. Like, I need to get him to. I want to get him to 8, I guess.
This is our homeland. Over there.
Show them our teeth.
That's pretty good. So there's actually more than one play I can make here.
Thinking more pupil.
Draven will give me an axe, so I can actually use suit up here, and then just use one axe to discard the other and empty my hand that way. Okay. I actually think that's what I'm doing. Because right now he is at still at 11. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. And then with the axe I get from Draven, I think it's too important to get him to that amount of health. I need to start killing him with the Jinx. I'm back with popcorn. Nice. Enjoy the movie.
Draven out?
Might seem like a strange play, but I think this is the only way for me to actually win. Because if I stabilize, I'll lose eventually. I need to push. Okay. Again, like I have Jinx on board, and these are the 2 cards I draw. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, that's a good start for me.
You dream it, I'll build it.
This is good. Wait, I inted. Wait, I could have used this on my. I'm stupid, dude. I could have used this on the 3/3. I forgot completely. I'm dumb. That's such a misplay. Oh, that's dumb. Yeah. It's gonna be a little difficult emptying my hand next turn because of Zevi now. Okay, I just need to empty my hand. That's it. Okay, that's a really good start.
I could use 2 of me.
Watch your step.
Line up.
Alright, I think I won now, right?
The teeth means they like you.
I can still cast this, right? Even though my board is like
Avarosa, guide me.
Visual bucket this wasn't. I don't know. I just know I messed up. I should have thought about that. It's a dumb
I
play.
will unite the Freljorn. Today, Ash, you'll see true leadership.
Let's go. We beat the double reckoning hand. Yeah, swoon me now. That feels good. That's so insane. I know, Jinx. I know. God, that's an insane comeback. Replacing cards every turn. It's pretty heavy. I like Buki though. I really do. The lowest cost card in your hand is often the most useless one. So getting to replace it and find like cards that actually win you the game, it's quite good. I think, yeah, let's get rid of that. Try to find an actual card. I like that one. Oh, nice. Okay. Don't have to direct dredgers. Let me hit ya. Nice. There we go. He found the button.
Oh, would you look at these odds?
Would you look at these odds? I mean, I like playing it, but I don't know.
The party has arrived.
It feels like almost every match is just the same with Deep.
Favorite client.
But I love the concept, like the sea monsters and stuff. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Axes Coming right up.
They all play the same cards, exactly. Even if we all know the way is PNZ deep. Do enlighten me. What do you run from PNZ? That sounds spicy and I like it.
The old switcheroo.
Veteran investigator. Huh. Poggers Day. Alright, I like the sound of that. Might have to give that a shot at some point.
Eat that trash! Where's my money, bookie? Draven, good to... let's talk after.
No!
Of course I'm ready.
So discards these two. These two get discarded. The next turn I play this and give my whole board +1 attack.
These toys. The old switcheroo.
No! What? Ugh! Bookie! What the hell is that? Oh my god, he trolled me so hard. He didn't discard the jury rig, he just discarded what he drew. Why though? Oh my god, trolled by Bookie.
You bad!
He's gonna like Withering Well? I actually do think, ah man, that makes it awkward though. If I... No, okay, that's fine. He doesn't mana for Withering Will, so I'm just gonna let Draven survive here. I think that's too important.
Out with the old.
Protect the Bookie. I wanted to, but... Draven might be a little bit more important.
Back up.
I'm your backup.
Whoa, he goes for this.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings. Or people.
You should try blinking sometime.
We're going in.
Got this and this. Full board. You're dead. Withering Well here? Okay, so let me get the sequencing right this time. First we do this, and then we do this. Not the other way around. Exact lethal. Unless he has like a Val Feast. Nope. We did it. Awesome. Wait, did we? Yeah, we did. Okay, good. Nice. Hey, I got Teemo for the first time in Legend of Runeterra. Congrats. Your collection is now complete. Do I keep Zed? I mean, Draven? I guess I do. Be really good here.
These woods protect their own. Anything helps.
It's the handful of urchins you're thinking about. You want to attack? You can attack. Oh damn. Barely.
Need Demacia.
Some brought food.
Nice board. Turn 2, by the way. Pretty good turn 2.
Who does not know the name Laurent? Batter him! Hardly fair.
If you don't have the Guardian, you can't get the Guardian cosmetics, right? This one? I mean, this one comes with the pass. So... either way, you need to pass.
It's Draven time. Let's boogie.
I meant the bird one. Oh, I'm not sure actually.
Now we're cooking.
I think the bird is like the premium. Like the pass, everybody has the pass, but if you pay, oh shit, I didn't pull.
Close my eyes.
I wanted to pull it here. That's the only reason I played that X like that. I surprise myself with my stupidity sometimes. But yeah, there's two, like everybody has the pass, but if you buy premium, like if you buy the pass, you get the premium rewards basically. That's how you're gonna play it. It's kind of interesting. So he denies me the Draven level up with that, I guess? Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. Oh, Bookie, my main man.
The fate of mortals and spirits falls to me. It must be done.
Can't fight on an empty stomach.
I'm innocent. Idiots.
I can do this. Oh, would you look at these ads? Bookie's choice.
Oh no. Dude, that sucks, man. I need that Jinx really badly. Yeah, I can't do that.
Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
Water changes but never breaks.
Don't mind me.
Means they like me.
I think I'm going to pull Shen with this, because if he has a barrier for Shen, it's pretty doomed. And then next turn, I guess I can level Jinx with this. Like, it really sucks when you draw this and you then get Jinx. You really just can't discard Jinx in this deck, I think. It's just too important. Wait, why wouldn't he just kill Jinx?
Form will the waters take? Backfired.
I'm probably missing something. Oh, no, Alright, well, whatever. Jinx is level.
Now it's a party.
I need to keep Jinx safe here, really badly.
Feel the sizzle. No one goes hungry.
I can't. This is too risky, man. It's too risky doing anything here.
The party has arrived.
I just need to get that double rocket.
My favorite client. How you been?
Wait, I sequenced it wrong again. Now I got an X in my hand.
they swim within the flows of magic.
Whatever.
Times for the moneymakers.
Yeah, that actually, that's so oh man, I need to play a lot more games on this deck. That was a mistake. Oh wait, I don't get the rocket this turn. What? That's good. But is this round end? Oh, it's round start. Okay. That makes sense. I thought this was round end for some reason. Okay, don't deny me. Okay, that's still somewhat okay. Because that means he can't deny this. I don't have enough mana. Oh, okay. No, I'm fine. It's all good. I'm only inting a little bit. Not that much.
Smile! It's called gunplay.
A delicious challenge. Eyes bigger. Out with the old. This is gonna hurt for you.
So this gives me an axe. Then I rocket him.
Draven
And then I double.
out.
Come on, not another deny. Double Jinx, dude. Yeah, this is 19 cards and I get double Jinx. Okay, so this has to go through, or it's pretty doomed. He needs to not have a deny. He shouldn't have scouted here, I think. Okay, I think he dies now. He has no mana for deny anymore.
See ya!
Sense an imbalance.
Dear God, please.
They are under my protection.
I think I'll try it again this deck after. Oh wait, I got a follow. Thanks for the follow, Ronald Rose. I'm sorry, I completely missed that. Alright. One time. Did you make any change from previous version? Yeah, I added to Zevies, I think they're called. Zevi. I think this deck draws so much that they can probably leverage her. Nice discard hand. Yeah, thanks. I'm really glad that he used a scout there. If he didn't scout, I would have lost. Yeah, Vladimir. He's not considered a very good champion, and I want some opinions on why people think he's not good. Or how he could be better, I guess. It's a pretty good hand.
I brought my books. Hope that's all right.
Oh man.
First, big mission.
Just as I hypothesized.
Interesting draw. Yeah, let's go for that.
Some rock got me old.
I don't know what combination might work with Vlad. Yeah, that is a tough question.
The party has arrived.
I don't really know either. I wonder if Jinx was better to play here.
Let's test my theorem.
Yeah, I should have attacked. House Spider is a serious punish, but he top decked it, or he would have played it last turn. That's so ridiculous. Wow. That's the hardest I've ever been punished for not open attacking against like a removal heavy deck. Wait, he got rid of Culling Strike. Okay, well, Jinx. Next turn we can level Jinx, potentially.
Rules are made to be broken, like buildings or people.
Jesus Christ. Well, there goes his entire hand, just removing my stuff. But I mean, I still have a lot of steam in my hand. So. Bookie! Always the person you want to see.
Don't worry, I've read all about this.
No refunds.
Don't kill my Bookie. Don't kill my Bookie. Don't kill my Bookie. He didn't kill my Bookie.
Bookie's choice.
Oh, that's a very good draw.
Think I'm still like a yodel in uniform.
See what he does here. He already used 2 Calling Strikes, or well, he used 1 and discard 1. He used 2 Get Excited. He used a Mystic Shot, he used a Static Shock.
What's the worst that could happen? What's science without a little risk?
Okay. Pretty good. Yeah, that's good. This gets discarded. I think going wide is okay against this deck, right? Let's go wide.
Citizen.
This guy does not give up.
Just as I hypothesized.
So he has 1 actual card in his hand. There's no way, yeah. 3 health now. This is like, this guy has used so much removal on me. It's actually pretty impressive being able to get this far. This is also such a good draw. How are they gonna deal with this? Like, he needs to kill me from 20 basically. Oh, that's actually kind of scary. If he drew Azrael here, he can do... Nah, it's not gonna be enough.
Finest gear for Piltover's finest.
This is a great deck. I'm really glad a concept like this actually feels really good to play now. Drawing a card while you're discarding feels so good. Like, all you're doing is cycling, but it enables so much in the discard archetype. That's the least of your worries, buddy. So I like this card because with Bookie, like, Bookie's gonna discard this, and then the card he draws me is gonna get fleeting from this. I don't think I have to open attack here, right? I can just play this, get excited too. Yeah. There's nothing you can do about that. This card feels good too. I like this card. Does feel like it has a home here. Man, double the Jinx, double the power.
Let's test my theorem.
See what he does. My game. Oh, it looked like my game froze, but it didn't. He could have actually guessed this too, because I obviously got 4 cards. And one of them was a Jinx, so. Shrooms! Nice. I think this deck might be pretty favored against Ezreal Draven, and that's a big deal. That's a big deal this meta, I think.